Hey, hello, what's up, guys? It's your main man social. It is Thursday night, and so we're doing the whole live with social thing where I rant or talk, and you guys ask questions. How is everybody this evening? Hope you are all well. Um, well, I'm talking to myself right now, but hopefully some people will be able to jump in here. I know that sent this out, or I'm starting this a little bit late. I was actually playing a few games with Luke with his channel is LH, or sorry, LGHD. So I'm guessing that's because he streams in HD. I'm guessing that would be my guess. So if you haven't gone over and checked out LGHD, go and definitely check that guy out. He's a cool streamer and a fun guy to play with. So and a great mod. So always a good idea. Hey Red Panda, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, guys. So it's Thursday. It is almost Canada Day weekend. I know for you, those of you in the States, it would be the 4th of July coming up. I'm really sorry that that's on Wednesday. That's a terrible day to have a holiday, but it is the luck of the draw this year. So, it's 4th of July is a Wednesday. Canada Day, though, it's 1st of July, will be on Sunday. So, for most of us Canadians, it will be a long weekend this weekend. So that should be a lot of fun. So I think I actually have tomorrow off. Took tomorrow off, sort of off. I have a software release that's going out that I need to sort of manage, but I'm going to take most of the day off tomorrow. Although doing some streaming as well because tomorrow is the 10th anniversary stream. So if you are around, check that out. That'll start at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Celebrating 10 years on 10 years of doing YouTube videos. It's crazy to think of. Yeah, so other news that I've heard, because this is where I just sort of talk about gaming stuff. We definitely have the 4 likes. Thanks, guys. That's awesome. 2 minutes and 4 likes. It's great. I'm sure there's going to be a dislike in there somewhere because we just have a troll who does that. But yeah, so other news. Sounds like Playgrounds is coming back for those of you who are Fortnite players. Hey, how's it going, RFG? So for those of you who are Fortnite players, yeah, it looks like Playground is supposed to come back at 4 a.m. Doesn't mean it's going to stay forever or for a long time. It's very difficult to get that mode to work, and here's why. I explained this earlier to somebody who was chatting with me, and I sort of said, I put it this way, right? When you're building a hotel or a building, you build a pool, and you have a certain expectation around the amount of people who will be able to use that pool. It could be 100, could be 150 people, but then the city comes along and they say, well, no, you can only put 4 people in the pool, and they have to be able to stay there for at least a day. And so all of a sudden, your capacity to build pools, it gets a lot harder, right? Because you have to fill a lot more pools, and therefore it becomes unmanageable. And that's really what Epic is up against with the playground mode. They're effectively creating individual islands or individual lobbies for groups of 4 people for up to an hour, and that's a lot of server load. So I'll be surprised if they actually get that working. It'll be a bit of a shock to me. So we'll see. Maybe they'll have load tested it and it will work, and I'll be totally wrong. But I think it's still going to cause some more matchmaking issues. Hey, Red Panda, how's it going? Danger. It was a pretty good day. Pretty good day. I was doing a lot of emails, but that's a lot of my job. A lot of my job is sending out emails and waiting for replies, and then actioning items, and then getting them resolved, and then moving on. So it was a pretty good day doing that, and it's Thursday, and Thursday is always a good day because it's the last day of the week. So for those of you who are waiting for Friday, early TGIF to you, because hopefully it's going to be here very soon. You'll be able to start your weekend. Hey guys, I thought I would also show you. This is the den where all the gaming stuff happens. But I thought I would show you a little bit of the setup just to give you an idea of what it looks like. So there it is. So what you'll see there is you've got the mic over here, and then the PlayStation is there. That's gaming, an Asus gaming laptop. There's the camera. We've got headsets over here and some USB switches, and there's the 4K monitor that I often play on. So yeah, so that's the setup right there. It's pretty cool. It's taken a while to get it right, but it's pretty cool. And what setup or what are we going to do next? What games are we going to do next? Probably stick around for now with the Battlefield because people seem to really like watching it being played. H1Z1 kind of trying to do a bit more of that. You guys really liked Dying Light, so much more than I thought you were going to. So I'm going to try and do some more Dying Light as well, and hopefully do that in co-op mode. So it's a little bit more exciting because playing first person games and solo can get a bit boring unless they're a total noob like me. And we'll have to see what comes out. I think there's some great games coming out. I'm really excited for when Mavericks, Proving Ground comes out. I think that's going to be fantastic. I'm excited for Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh gosh, there's a whole lot of stuff coming out. I'm really excited for when they shift Realm Royale to console as well. I've played a little bit of it on the PC, and it's fun. It's a fun game to play, and it's free on PC, and hopefully it'll be free on console as well. So they'll probably go the same route that Epic did with microtransactions. Yeah, Lizzie's saying hello to you there. She's saying what the what. Um, Danger's always so polite when he's in chat. I kind of like having him here. It's awesome. But yeah, so those are some of the games. But again, we'll have to see what comes out. I was watching today our buddy Upshaw do the BF5 alpha release. It was only 2 maps, one Grand Operations and one Conquest, and man, it looked good. I am so hyped for that game. I think it's going to look awesome. It's going to be awesome. Squad stuff was really really interesting. I didn't like the piloting too much because it looked like you couldn't switch from first person to third person view, which is third person is always a lot better when you're in a plane on Battlefield or a tank. So I'm a bit concerned that maybe that's not going to be enabled. But it was just the alpha release, so there could be lots of stuff that they just haven't built into the game yet that will actually end up being there when it releases. So I'm stoked about that coming out. I think that it looks good for an alpha release. For an alpha release, it was smooth. The gunplay was really really good, and the graphics look fantastic. Dice has really really done a good job of making that game look and feel really good. So I think it's gonna be really good. I haven't seen anything for Black Ops 4 yet. I've just seen a little bit of the E3 gameplay, and no, I'm not really a COD guy, but I've been playing a bit of Black Ops 3, and we'll probably continue to play a bit more of that because again, it was an almost free game. Oh, it was a free game for PS Plus members. And so I think I'm excited to see what they do with COD Black Ops 4. Because I think that'll be interesting to see. It's releasing at the exact same time as Battlefield. Oh, do we have more questions here? No, I don't know why that popped up. So guys, I mean, what are you interested in? I mean, what do you want to play next? What games are you psyched about that you've been seeing streamers stream? Let me know in the comments. Otherwise, it's just me talking to myself. That's never much fun. Ooh, looking around. Yeah. So today, I don't know. Is it really hot where you guys are? It's really hot here. They've actually got heat warnings in for the city. Um, oh, no problem, Luke. Thanks very much, man. It was fun. So yeah, guys, if you haven't checked out Luke LGHD, he just typed in chat. Go check out his channel. Give him a sub. He's an awesome guy. Definitely deserving of the support. Had to restart his channel. That's actually happening an awful lot. Don't get me started on YouTube. It's just I could be here all night talking about YouTube and the problems that YouTube is having and that content creators are having with YouTube. It's crazy. Um, they got to fix that. They got to. I mean, many of you know that there was for the long time. Hey, Killsap, how's it going, buddy? For the long time, there was a tendency for YouTube to err on the side of growing content creators at the peril of their advertisers, and it was probably one-sided towards the content creators, right? They were really focused on growing those folks. And guys, oh by the way, if you don't know Killsub, definitely go drop him a sub as well. Um, but um, but then the whole Luke Paul thing happened, and where he went to the Japanese forest, and I don't know. I mean, I didn't know the whole story. Never saw the video. Don't really want to watch the video. Never watched that guy's channel. Never gonna watch that guy's channel. But or Logan Paul, sorry. And so this that all happened, and then YouTube aired on the side of advertisers more and much more. I mean, the pendulum really swung. And so now I'm not sure. What they're going to do, but they really need to balance that out a bit more, so that so that there can be some respect for advertisers, so that they don't have their ads shown on channels. Oh, no problem, Kelsa. No problem, buddy. So they don't have their stuff shown on channels that are really really inappropriate. Um, and and also for content creators from stopping us from being discovered, right? Because today, if you don't have over 10,000 subs, don't ever show up on the recommended list. So you're never going to grow your subscriber base unless you actually really really grind, or you hire somebody to go out and to promote your channel. And that's dangerous, because that's how people get demonetized later on, because then YouTube reads that as subbotting, and then that becomes a whole thing. So most people don't do that. They go out and they actually go out and they grind, and they get nowhere. I'll tell you guys, we've been at just over 2,000 people for 2 months now, well maybe a month. And I've watched the subs go up, and I watched them go down, and they stay around the same number every single day. And it's frustrating. And I've had a lot of our YouTube friends who are small streamers as well kind of say, hey, you know what, I'm thinking about giving up this whole streaming thing, because it's a lot of pressure, and we're not getting any support in helping us grow. So again, I think YouTube has a lot of work to do to sort of swing the pendulum back a little bit towards the side of the content creators, fix the algorithm, so that those of us who really do grind, who are decent channels and really want to grow, are able to get a shot at being on that recommended list, and get some more and newer viewers. I think that's something that definitely needs to happen. And that's definitely something we'll be talking about, I think, at StreamCon. We'll be having that debate. We're going to try and invite all of the so we're not going to be a YouTube conference. It's going to be platform agnostic, but we're going to try and invite all the platforms to talk about what they're doing to improve their platform. YouTube, Mixer, Caffeine, Twitch, and then Periscope as well, and Facebook Gaming, which are kind of up and coming platforms. And just say, hey, like, why did you create Periscope, and what is it? What is the Periscope audience? It's been really interesting being on all of those platforms, because what we found is get a lot of views on Facebook Gaming, but that's not unusual. That's always been the case. Very low engagement, though. Much more engagement on YouTube and Periscope, and higher views on Periscope for sure. Mixer and Twitch don't seem to be. I mean, we get a lot more followers on Mixer, that's for sure, than we do on Twitch. But Twitch just doesn't seem to do anything, to be honest with you. We don't get very many views on there, and it just seems like you're up against a whole bunch of content creators who are very very well established. So I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. I know I've seen a lot of content creators on YouTube send out tweets and ask for feedback recently about why did people unsub from their channels, and then a lot of times people just don't even know that they unsubbed. So yeah, it's tough. It's tough. It's a grind, but we do it because we like to play the games, and we like to do it with you guys. We like your commentary and your interaction. So keep doing it. as long as you guys keep showing up and saying, hey, how's it going? Yeah, so any big plans anywhere for if you're in the States for the 4th of July? Anybody having fireworks? What are you guys up to? You probably hear some music in the background. Looks like only one person viewing, so say hello, whoever you are. But yeah. So well, I don't know what else to talk about. Oh, it's Kills Hub still. Kills Hub. I don't know if you've met Lizzie. Lizzie is our new bot. She's our new moderator bot. She had it was Social Bot, but Social Bot decided that he wanted to be a woman, so got a sex change and became Lizzie Bots. So it was a fun thing to do. We're actually waiting to find out how many people actually try and hit on Lizzie Bots, because of course you put a pretty face onto YouTube and make her a mod, and somebody's going to hit on a bot. It's going to happen, and I'm going to wait to get the messages, and then I'm going to post them on Facebook and Twitter, and but we'll take away the names of the person who hit on her, but I think it'll be pretty funny, because the thirst is real on the YouTubes and on the internet. Oh my God, so real. It's crazy. It's crazy. So salt and thirst. So I think the more salt you eat, the thirstier you get, or something like that. So that kind of makes sense. Makes sense to me. Anyways. So, yeah. So for those of you who don't know, as I said, Canada Day, July 1st. Usually a day where we put on our red and our white, and we have fireworks. Typically, people have barbecues, and it's pretty similar to the 4th of July. It's just the day that Canada was declared an actual nation. So we're always pretty happy when Canada Day rolls around. I mean, it's also middle of summer, so that's not too bad either. This year was supposed to be the official date that that recreational weed became legal in Canada. I'm not supposed to say that on YouTube, but that's actually happening on October 17th. That's the day that will go into effect, that law. So not quite yet, but we're getting pretty close. I suspect our friends to the south may be coming up here more often, if you know what I mean, for a little bit of the ganja. But hey, you never know. It's going to be a huge industry, though. Here, I think it's going to be a multi-billion-dollar industry. So if you're into it, head on north and have a little bit of dip your toe into that industry, because again, I think it's going to be huge here. All right, guys. Well, it's been about 20 minutes. I don't want to make these things go too long. I just like to check in with you guys, see how everyone is doing. Say hello again. Apologies for being late, but I am a gamer, and I had an opportunity to game with Luke and the boys, and they're up very late to do so. So I didn't want to run away on them when they're staying up till midnight their time. I gotta say though, guys, I do a lot better on the North America server than I do on a European server. So I actually have to remember to change my server back to North America when I finish chatting with you guys. But yeah. So listen, everybody, have a fantastic weekend. If you're in Canada, have a fantastic long weekend. If you're in the States, I'm sorry about the 4th of July being on Wednesday, but have a great time. Hopefully you have a few days off as well. And I'm going to head out. And I will, I'm going to just try one of these things first. Hold on a second. We're going to do an effect here. What effect are we going to do? Oh my God, they have so many effects, guys. Oh, look, we got a dance party effect. Whoa, that's weird. Okay, that's weird. And then we have the 8mm film effect. And then, hold on a second, we got a documentary effect. That's cool. And let's see, what else have we got here? We've got crush effect. I don't know what that is. And it looks like, yeah, we got a World Cup effect. That's kind of cool. And then our live effect. Oh, that's neat. I'm going to actually use that more often. That's kind of cool. All right, guys. Anyways, I don't know. I'm playing around with stuff here, being an idiot. All right, guys. Anyways, guys, take it easy. Have a fantastic long weekend again if you are north of the border. If not, have a fantastic weekend, anyways. And I will chat with you all later. Take it easy, everyone. Have a good one. Bye bye.